So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
36 power.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Echo, echo.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
On 1st down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Got it.
Two, Mike, part 2. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 52's the Mike, boys. 52. Man.
Wilson now throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Shit!
Go, go, go.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
I got it.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening,
get out my
they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then
That nigga got out my way.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Today's football,
That nigga got in my
receivers
way.
break tackles, make people miss,
That-
get upfield for the
Yo,
extra
the other wide
yardage.
receiver got in
When you
my
see a
way,
play
boy.
like
I had that
where it's
whole left
caught and he's
side.
dropped on the spot, that's a big-time
That shit
play by
was
the
dead.
defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch.
Get up, nigga! Oh, my God.
The tally
That
there,
nigga
minus
fell.
2 yards, brings up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him.
He's got a man.
I know he's
Complete.
pressing CD now. I seen it, dummy.
10.
Hold up.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
I seen it. I just
New
burned him with the
York.
street.
A big play there. 81 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if
Why you
I'm wrong,
pressing
that was
the
just a
receiver
simple fly
quarterbacks
route,
in the
wasn't it?
basket?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And
That's
this
a
will
field,
not
that's a
be
field goal,
returnable.
bro.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like
And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
it's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Crazy.
There's Rosas on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position.
And now look at this. Big gain. But I think the Jets will recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Raekwon McMillan able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
He was wide open by Matt
So after the
Yards.
sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
I had it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the gun, Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And an alley to run.
y'all
right
really
home for a
didn't get
Bills
it.
touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
PAT up and good by Rosas, and the lead is now 21-14. This one fielded at the 5.
I was letting the computer do it by themselves. They didn't shed no blocks.
Return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The computers didn't shed no blocks, bro. It was a fucking kickoff.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
I burned him twice for CD Lamb.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
He won the fight for the football.
He's a fucking god.
25 yards that time.
It's Josh Oliver. That nigga's a god.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
That's
his
elite.
hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. He keeps hitting the calculator, but my
That's
goodness,
an elite
what a start
catch.
he is off to.
Yes, he caught.
By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Wilson now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And this
he lost him.
I think he got that with one hand.
CD Lamb
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
CD Lamb caught that shit with one
Gotta love
hand.
the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
My niggas is going crazy.
And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one.
CD Lamb is hype.
I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That nigga's hype.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Oh, he's a demon!
Complete.
He's a fucking demon!
He's brought down. 2 touchdowns.
CD Lamb is eating, bro.
This one good for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. TJ drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
To throw again is Wilson.
Oh,
and that's
he should have thrown it inside. He's speaking.
The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Wilson will throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
I did, because the inside was open. I was like,
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Got it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Oh, no, look at it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All he had to do.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a draw play for Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Brady.
Pick
Into
off.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
Oh, his bum ass came behind me.
Return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, Blair caught it. Blair
Timing
tried to get it.
on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
He tried to get his development trait up.
Or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He trying to get his shit up. That nigga trying to get this thing. Shut up!
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Stupid.
The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things.
Don't be trying to hurt
my
my
momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on
Don't be
display.
trying to hurt
Give
my
him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
You mad as shit. You mad he fucking catching everything. That nigga catching everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Throwing now, Wilson on first
Thank
down.
you.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. He's going to take it
That
in
nigga
for
really
a Jets
stepped out.
touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4
Oliver,
touchdown
he trying to
passes
get
on
his,
the afternoon.
he trying to get his
as his
trade up
guys
too.
have now moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams
damn.
saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Tucker with the
TJ,
extra
say
point,
something.
and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
He's not calling plays. He's not even. He's just commenting on my catches. He did that one time. That was one thing. You were pressing up on my receivers. That was one touchdown, nigga.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And I
You
fixed
got
it
less than 30
myself.
seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Oh,
Brady's
dropped
throw
it.
there,
Blair
incomplete.
breaking it up again.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That nigga trying to score. That nigga. Oh,
The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. The final shot before half for Brady.
Oh, come on. Oh, he dropped it.
That's going to wind
good
up
tackle.
incomplete. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I think it's very fucking stupid.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. We're not playing as well as we need to.
Linebacker Larry gave me the trade.
And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Oh, and now some space to operate. 27 yards there, a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football. But
come on!
Together as one unit downfield.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion?
I thought he was going to go. I think he was going all the way to the left.
And then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Larry wants me to lose.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what
this nigga's a hole. He keep trying to hurt my nigga, bro.
Adjustments are being made defensively.
Get the fuck out of here, TJ.
And maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall...
Yo, why you guys nigga trying so hard to catch him, yo? He tried so hard to... Yo, he tried...
quarterback with some experience and some moxie.
That nigga tried to tackle him
when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his
Oliver,
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Glad I picked this nigga
Line of
up.
scrimmage, the 31.
I signed this nigga for nothing, Larry. I signed it for, I did $2 million. I got it for like 1.5.
Again, Wilson.
I got it still. Oh, Muggy!
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a
that
battle.
Could have been an interception.
First down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
Crabtree
in.
Get
the throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
That is 7.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything
I want to give it to
I
got to give it to Hardman now, Glass.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I am getting time out the ass.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Wilson throwing on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Throwing now is Brady toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. In jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Brady. The connection made, it's Graham.
See you, Bryce Hall.
They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, 2nd-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida.
He quit?
Nah, but he...
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
No.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving them with a 2nd and 12. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Brady down the throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley.
Good shit.
I think he got there. He did not. They're stuck to the yard shy. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
That nigga Michael Pierce. Michael Pierce said no.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Yo, stop trying to hurt my tight end, bro. He's doing good, bro. Chill.
At all times, in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
That's how he's feeling, bro.
Team, of course.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devontae Maddox.
Russell Wilson.
Shot at the 32-yard line.
I had pressure. I had to throw
and
it.
Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, and they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Larry!
Now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And caught left side, Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Brady now perfect since gets the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When it dawned on me, rather
That's one of the reasons you like the blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Brady on the bootleg.
Pick it
off!
off! Oh, pick it off!
In the end zone, it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver.
I got it.
Nigga, you throw on the run with Tom Brady.
Second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. That is into the end zone. Touchdown. Todd Gurley. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And they are able to break the tie.
He should have picked it, right? He should have picked it.
He
would have tipped it and shit. He should not have had a touchdown. Nah, that's bullshit.
Rosas good with the extra point.
Yo, he
and the
should have
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All he had to do was turn around and pick it off. That's all he had to do. That nigga Rashad. That nigga Rashawn Gary sold me.
To kick it away.
Gary sold.
This will be taken very short.
Gary sold
me. And pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Gary fucking sold me. That nigga sold me.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Don't mute me.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. Loose football. The ball comes out.
That's bullshit.
And his guys are going to take over at
That's
the
bullshit.
39-yard line.
I shook that nigga.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it
that's
all the time.
Bro.
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
I didn't run into him.
Now Brady. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Brady. It's Hill, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. They run. It's Gurley. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On 2nd and 9, Brady. That one complete to Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
He fumbled. Now he fumbled it. Who hit that nigga?
Stretch because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week. And now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's more
that
he has
that
to make sure he overcomes. This is not anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away,
number 93,
all the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
This nigga. Shut the fuck up, Larry.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is
he's a demon!
of being calm and really being firm with his
Look
team.
at Oliver
As one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
TJ, guess what his overall is?
But you got to do something.
Guess what his overall is?
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
His catch is like an 89, bro, with like
now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he got his way. He had the cut.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Wilson to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
How Hardman get in front of him, bro?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I might let you see the land off the field. Try to hurt my nigga for the season.
Now in the football game.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
On 1st and 10.
I put that on baby. Oh!
Incomplete.
I put that on the baby.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime? You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you. And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And out of bounds right around the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down, a pickup of 8 there.
Well, they giving me shit now.
Continues as they search for a touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble.
I think he shouldn't have fumbled. What do you mean? I think he shouldn't have fumbled.
Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Looking for it.
Decision to make on the conversion. Down
looking for it, TJ.
First things first, they need to score as they come up on.
I'm looking for it.
For the touchdown with the clock reading 000s. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
No doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave.
I don't trust these things that much. God knows.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to
he won the toss.
or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the 4th quarter now. And give that one to the Texans
as
they wind up winners. Miles Boykin, he had a touchdown reception to help the cause. They'll take this across the 25,
That's some
extra
bullshit.
yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Oh, yeah, Mike Hughes.
At the 35-yard line.
He threw it off his back foot with Tom Brady on the run, and it was interception.
When you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
He tried to move out the pocket a couple of times.
That's how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Good bad.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They'll toss it
Oliver!
This is going to be
Oh, my God!
and out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
I had it, Larry.
A good pickup there, 21
You'll
yards.
See.
He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats.
I fucking had it. He caught it, bro.
I know
You
they're
see
enjoying
that?
that show.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest
so.
kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the
Fucking
uprights.
almost so.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
TJ Manziel.
We always pay lip service to how important it is to
Yo,
play defense.
bro,
Oliver
was doing. Yo,
Oliver
Oliver was.
right? But in this case, they got the ball back on the defense.
Yo, Oliver was making some wild catches, bro.
On it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes
I was
from in
killing
overtime. The
him.
knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your.
He got off. Oh, nigga. Oh.